Oh no. Okay, so who just fired at us? That would be the... I really hope it's the King George battleship. So they're coming at us pretty hard now. So, let's see. No, they're still not close enough. Alright, so it looks like this guy edged a little bit too close into their gun arcs. So we're going to move him down that way. We're going to move them a bit towards this direction. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm really trying to get this secondary kind of group into firing range. We do not want to deal with these guys for long. Okay, we're just going to kind of go down the gullet here. U-boats were never really known for their speed, so that's understandable. Okay, so he cannot hit that one yet. Okay, so he's moving at a decent pace, so we're gonna go kind of about there, and we're gonna a little bit closer, and hopefully we'll take a pretty good chunk out of the HMS Hardly, because we did do pretty good to the HMS Hero. Well, yeah, he kind of charged in like an idiot, and then the HMS what is that, Napier, HMS Imperial, HMS Mimic, the Hohen, or the Howen, and the Inglefield. Yeah, also, by the way, if you haven't noticed, they have random names for all these. So, you know, you have the what is this? The Admiral Hipper class heavy cruiser. Oh shit, I forgot how I pronounced this before. Either way. Good thing the Germans used a lot of mostly just letters and numbers for their ship names, and that's always good. I enjoy that. Okay. Okay, we just fired. Yeah, all those missed. Ooh, we just screwed him pretty hard. Okay, I didn't catch that. There's damage pop-ups that come up. But that one did not come up in time. I did not get there in time to see those. Okay, so we've either we basically critically damaged 2 of their destroyers before their battleships even gotten in range. So what we're going to need to do now is get the other forward element. He's turning too hard. I won't be able to hit him. But we can get the Mimic. Do that one, a little bit of English. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, miss. Alright, we just lost that guy. Alright, how about the light cruiser? Is anybody in range of him? Not yet. Alright, we're going to do this. We've critically damaged 2 of their escort ships, giving us a significant advantage. But they have sunk one of ours. So we're going to go down to half speed. Okay. King George just fired its rear guns. Give them a smaller target. Turn into it. Get the armored bow up there. Come on. There we go. You can see he's already anticipating us moving forward. Where's the battleship? Battleship. We're going to hit Mac with our back guns. Do not want to lose our heavy cruiser. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to hit the battleship pretty hard. We just need to make this last. I don't know how good the AI is in this game. It feels pretty competent for the most part. And I guess you could say they use kind of similar tactics the nations of the time that they're mimicking used, at least for the most part. Because it does feel like the British forces use more of the accuracy through kind of like through unrelenting fire, while the Germans seem to use a more kind of surgical approach to their main kind of cannon bombardments. Okay, so most of our navy, like half of our force, is too slow and they're not going to get this meeting engagement, but our 2 light cruisers should sweep right past the Napfer. And we should be able to get right in behind their destroyers. Now it's just how long will our battleship be able to last for. Actually, judging by the ranges, we'll soon be able to use our secondary guns. Hard starboard, hard starboard. Okay, so these guys are the only ones we need to worry about. So the Mimac, do a shot there. There we go. Lots of S turns. Now we are going to try there we go. Come on, the next one should kill it. Turn, turn, turn. And there we go. Okay, so toggle order to kill. Toggle order to kill. Okay. So now we get back to our heavy cruiser. Again, you just have to keep it very kind of erratic with these kinds of engagements, because we are trading shots very long range. The King George ship probably has maybe a 10 to 20 second shell travel time, and in that time we can make our ship do almost 3 points of a total turn, so we can get a pretty good kind of dodging effect at those ranges. It really only becomes a problem when we get really, really close. And now we do have our side guns, which can fire, or our secondary guns is what they're called. And again, we're on half speed right now. Okay. Now we can't use those yet. So he has shells incoming, I believe, somewhere. Or he might be worried about hitting his own ships, which can happen. Friendly fire is a thing. Turn out of the torpedo's range. Okay, we just lost our speed governor and our secondary guns, so we are not dead in the water, but we're not doing well. Okay, and it looks like we've just killed all of our... Well, we've killed or crippled most of the ships in the enemy fleet now. All that's left is the King George class battleship. There we go. Just need to get a broadside going. Okay. Turn into it. Armored bow, armored bow. Damn it. Now, you do have limited damage control. Like, you don't get to choose your damage control, but you do... It does happen. Now, it doesn't look good for our crippled heavy cruiser. And at this point, I'm going to forego the... Yeah, I'm going to forego dodging, because he was already dead. Now we need to manually control him. Now, so you can leave it to the AI, and if they're not manually controlled, you can give them broad orders, and it'll usually work. But if you need to do dodging, going towards a manual control scheme usually helps. See, like right now, we might not live through this. Yeah, that hurt him a lot. Just need to get close. A torpedo barrage on a battleship will still kill it. A torpedo barrage from a destroyer can kill a battleship, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so these two guys. We're going to manual control them as well. Okay, this is going for the Königsberg. There we go. All we need to do is start getting broadsides. Okay, we're just off of a broadside on the King George. Give it a bit more of a bow movement. Come on, come on. There we go. Change the movement entirely to a different direction. Just gonna tell them all to attack at this point. Now see, if you can tell, what I'm doing right now is I'm using one of my ships as kind of like bait. Because it looks like we've destroyed the battleship's propulsion systems. It feels like it. So it's barely responding to our... Damn it. So you can usually cut into those kinds of shots, even at these kind of speeds that these shells are traveling. Now you can tell we're getting really close now, so this is getting dangerous. Actually, the destroyer is getting close to being able to do what it needs to do. And we're going to start moving this Königsberg light cruiser in to try and continue to distract the battleship. Okay. Still getting... Okay, actually, we're getting there. Once the destroyer starts opening up, that means we're getting really close. Okay, now I don't want this one to go down as well. So we're going to cut outward.